husband free right now. I'm going up to Fort Worth to go to a wedding of my half-brother, who I have never met.
When the little things mean everything, that's when you got everything you need. If you're anything like me.
So I didn't film that much this week because I was in Burbank, California, actually, at a church conference with Parker and Amy and my mom, Amber. She just didn't want to go.
I did. I really wanted to go, but I had children and Lennon's birthday.
Yeah, it was good though. It was on the history of the Puritans, and
Yeah.
Lincoln is going on tour this week with me, and London. Both of them are gonna go. They're gonna skip school and play hooky and skip football practice and go to one show in Arlington. So if anyone's coming to Arlington, Texas to Texas Live, you're gonna have Lincoln and London there. You guys going to meet and greet?
Yeah.
Okay, you going to meet and greet?
Yeah.
Lincoln's like the meet and greeter, London's not the meet and greeter.
At the show.
She goes to the show and then Lincoln falls asleep at the show.
Right there.
That is crazy, guys. All right, dinner tomorrow night. No, they're not gonna fly. Oh, maybe getting dinner for tomorrow night. They're always sat here talking, and all of a sudden, I saw one big group of about 10 dove fly by.
There.
And they just keep flying. They're flying all night.
Daddy.
That's like the 10th group. They see us and they do this. They go around us. See? I gotta go get under that tree, don't I? Lincoln, you're my spotter. So look at the sky like a clock, okay? Look, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You see what I mean? Call it out like a clock. Like that's 9 o'clock, that's 3 o'clock, straight ahead, 6 o'clock. There's one right there. Too high. I need you to watch the sky. Man, that was crazy. How many do you think we saw? 50?
Yes.
That was weird.
I know.
How many we see, Lincoln? Like 50 dove
Yeah.
in 3 minutes in about 10 different groups. So I was like, oh, I gotta remember this for tomorrow. Oh, maybe I should think about this right now. Now it's too late. Oh well.
So today I'm doing a talk with Nicole Hughes, who is another mother who lost her son a year before we lost River, her son Levi. And we had a girl from Rocky Vista University College of Osteopathic Medicine. She reached out to us, and so she is wanting us to talk to a bunch of the students at the school about drowning prevention and what they need to know going forward and what they haven't learned and what they don't know. She said that after receiving a standardized board question on drowning prevention that was poorly worded, she said, I realized I don't need to wait for someone else to do something. I have 1 more year left at the school, and if I can set up an educational event that propagates learning about this topic for future classes, then it was worth it. Her goal is to provide accurate information about drowning prevention and hopefully create an annual or biannual talk for students, for speakers to come and speak, so that these students that are coming out of the school can learn all about drowning prevention as they go into the medical world. I think that there are so many misconceptions about drowning. There are so many things that people don't know, that parents don't know. We just really want to get education out for all of those parents out there who don't know, for people in the medical field, for AAP, for pediatric doctors, just so many things that We want to scream from the rooftops because we know now as parents going through this loss. Maverick just woke up and I'm about to get on the call in 10 minutes, of course. So Nicole and I are gonna give a PowerPoint presentation all about our story, all about statistics, and just all about information moving forward. Hopefully this will be another step in the right direction for helping to get education about water, drowning prevention, water safety, statistics, all those things. I was just gonna say, the same thing happened with my son. It was a non-swim time. He wasn't supposed to be in the water. We had just finished dinner. He was in his PJs, he was ready to go to bed, and he went outside with my daughter and my other son and my husband. So just like Nicole said, it's happening when children are not supposed to be swimming most of the time. And it's happening mostly to 3-year-old little boys. So that the bottom one's River, and that's another thing I didn't know as a mom. I use puddle jumpers with all my kids because I thought, oh, well, they're, I'm keeping them from drowning. They're swimming. They think they're swimming in the water. Well, that picture was taken the morning that River passed. We swam that morning around 11 o'clock. He had his puddle jumper on, and you can see our gate back behind there. I would agree with Nicole, the top 3 things to take from this, and puddle jumpers is such a big one because, like Nicole said, it puts them in the drowning position. They are vertical, so if you take one off and they come back in the water, they find their way to water, they're gonna think that they can still swim. It's like muscle memory. They're gonna think, well, I can just get in and swim like I always do, and they go straight to the bottom. They can't fight to get up. They are marketed, they're so cute and marketed as these little fun things, but like Nicole said, they're marketed in a way that Coast Guard approved for like an emergency. If you're on a boat and fall off the boat, they're not meant for recreational use for kids to be swimming in all day long. And like Nicole said, we have a letter from the Coast Guard that states that they're not meant for that use. Well, I think that talk went really well. It is so encouraging to see young adults in college who want to make a difference and want to make a change and reach out, in an effort from hearing our stories to help spread the message to their school and their professors. And a lot of them were going to be pediatricians someday, so they took in a lot of knowledge as to what we would have wanted to know going into our pediatrician appointments, and they just seemed very receptive to everything that we were saying. So this is how change starts. This is how education gets out. This is how we get the word out about water safety and drowning prevention and just spread the message as to what we didn't know. So it went really well. It's always good to see Nicole's face. She's so knowledgeable, and I hate that we know so much about this subject, but it was nice to share with them and share, the good that has come out of it with ISR and our children now going through ISR and being able to roll over and find the air and float. So it was a good conversation, one that I hope opens many doors and just keeps going down like a domino effect and spreads out to the medical community and to parents. So it was good. It went well. So I found out that I had a half-brother a little bit after River passed. And the way we found out was 23andMe. So I had completed the 23andMe online, and then my half-brother did it, and then we came up as a match for half-brother, half-sister. Haven't had a chance to meet yet. I was going through a lot of grief with River and just wasn't even really ready or open to have any new relationships in my life at that time. And we've talked on Instagram and social media and stuff, but I'm going to their wedding, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be hopefully good to meet both him and his fiance, soon to be wife. And another thing that is going to probably happen is, I don't talk about this very much, but my dad, my biological dad, and I, we've had a strained relationship for a few years, and we haven't really talked in a long time. And we're going through Freedom Conference, and I've just been really praying about this relationship for over a year and a half, 2 years, and just felt led by the Lord that I need to reach out, I need to forgive, I need to release everything, and I did that. And so I reached out, I mailed him a letter, I sent him a bunch of pictures of the kids of things that we've been doing for the past year. Maverick's one, and I just extended an olive branch, so to speak, and just said, what we've been going through is spiritual warfare.
warfare, and it is the enemy. You know, the enemy wants nothing more than to keep you and your family apart, or to drive wedges in between relationships that you have. And he plants seeds, and he plants doubts, and he plants little lies, and he uses the tongue that is set on fire by hell to cause relationships to fall apart. And I just decided I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not allowing the enemy to have control over that part of my life anymore. And so I released it, mailed him a letter. He accepted my apology, but we haven't seen each other. So I don't even know if I will post this, because I don't know how tonight will go, but I hope it goes well, and would never want to cause any sort of drama or anything at anybody's wedding. So I am just going with the intention of meeting my brother. I have a good feeling about it, and I'm just hoping that maybe relationships can be mended, new relationships can grow, and I'm just in a season in my life of releasing everything to the Lord, and praying about everything, and not living and not harboring any frustration or any ill will toward anybody in my life. So driving up there, I gotta kind of hurry. We just got done with Lincoln's football game. He got his first touchdown. It was so exciting. So I will have Paul put that right here. Yeah! Good job, Lincoln! Well, I am here. I am at the barn where they are getting married in Paradise, Texas. I haven't seen anyone yet. I haven't talked to anybody. I did text my dad and say, what a joyful day for you to stand by your son and welcome a daughter in love. And he said, I heard you're coming to the wedding. And I said, yes, I am en route. So we're gonna see how this evening goes. But I'm excited to be here and to celebrate them and just to meet my half-brother who I haven't met. It's gonna be a joyful day. Here we go. Excuse my dirty car window. This is the barn that they're getting married in. Or actually, that's the reception, the barn is. Or they're getting married outside over there. Okay, guys. Well, I am happy to report that the wedding went really good. I got out of the car and walked up and saw my dad standing at the end by the barn, and he immediately started crying, and we just hugged each other for a long time, and he just said, I'm so glad you came, or it's so good to see you. I've missed you. So it was a good night. We didn't even talk about anything that we had gone through or been through. We just spent time together, and it was nice to sit and talk with my dad and my stepmom and just be with each other, you know. And I just felt such a peace about it. Like I said, I've released everything, and I'm just at that age, and I've been through too much in my life to harbor any ill will towards anybody or harbor offense, because gosh, when you hold offense against people, it's not good for your body. It's not good for your insides. It messes with your mind, and that's what the enemy wants. So I released all of that. We had a great time at the wedding. So I got a chance to meet my half-brother, and I met his whole family, and I met his wife's whole family, and we had a great dinner. It was just a nice time. So overall, it went really well, and they're gonna go on like a little honeymoon type vacation to Fredericksburg, and then when they get back, we're gonna try to get together and just get to know each other better. It's incredible how much he looks just like my brother. They look so similar. It's uncanny. So he's 25, so he's younger than all of us. But it's really awesome to get to meet somebody that you're related to that you didn't even know was here, and he lives in Texas, so we just lived close our whole lives and didn't know it. Anyway, that was great. We have another wedding to go to. It's like wedding season. I think I have 4 weddings to go to in the next few weeks. And we have Blake, who used to work with us. He's our sound guy. He's awesome. And Blake and Emmy are getting married. My best friend Kelly's son is getting married. There was Maddie and Jonathan at the warehouse. Yeah, Christian and Lex. So I guess that's it for now. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you. We love you so much. Like these videos. Let us know if you want to see what you want to see more of. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. It helps us to know that you guys like what we're doing. We'll see you next episode. Bye!